I'm Mercy, and over the past several months, I've been working on a community focused cyber safety project centered around one simple question. How do we make cyber safety feel approachable instead of overwhelming for families? When I first started this project, I spent time talking with parents from both public school and homeschool communities. Something I heard over and over again was that parents wanted to keep their kids safe online, they just didn't know how to do it. There are already countless cyber safety resources online, but many parents describe the experience as overwhelming. Instead of clear guidance, they often found themselves sorting through long articles, conflicting advice, or rapidly changing social media trends. Some parents responded by taking a very hands off approach because technology felt impossible to keep up with. Others became extremely restrictive because they knew the dangers existed but didn't feel confident navigating them. That disconnect became the foundation for this project. My original goal was to create an interactive cyber safety workshop for parents in partnership with local libraries. I want the workshops to feel approachable and practical, not technical lectures, but conversations where parents could ask questions, see real examples, and leave with tools they could actually use. The workshop topics would include privacy and security settings, app and social media awareness, and strategies for family digital well being. One of the first major milestones I had was building the workshop curriculum and slide deck itself. I worked closely with a mentor of mine who has extensive experience in cyber safety education, along with my own experience as a cybersecurity engineering major. Together, we reviewed the material to make sure it was accurate, relevant, and understandable for people without technical backgrounds. That process taught me a lot about communication. In cybersecurity, knowing information is one thing, but explaining it in a way that helps people feel confident instead of intimidated is something completely different. One of the biggest challenges for this whole project came when trying to secure a location for the workshop. I originally hoped to host the event through the local library system, as I mentioned, because libraries are trusted and accessible community spaces. I reached out to begin coordinating, but I learned that event planning timelines were much longer than expected, and it would likely be difficult to host the workshop there before the end of the semester. At first, that felt discouraging because so much of the original vision centered around an in person community event. But rather than canceling the workshop, I shifted the event to an online format and hosted it virtually for a group of parents from different educational backgrounds. Interestingly, moving online revealed benefits I didn't originally consider. For some participants, the virtual format actually increased accessibility, especially for individuals who are hard of hearing or more comfortable participating from home. While the event may not have reached as many people as potentially a large in person workshop might have, it became a successful beta test for both the material and the workshop structure itself. I received valuable feedback about what topics parents were most interested in or which sections were too technologically dense to be helpful. After the workshop, I started focusing on a bigger question. How could this project continue beyond just me? One of my original goals was sustainability, creating something that could keep helping families long term instead of ending after one semester. Because of that, I began discussions with OSSE, Office of Outreach, Student Success, and Engagement here at George Mason University, talking about future collaboration opportunities. These conversations opened the door to a much more sustainable model for the project moving forward. Instead of relying on one organizer, the long term vision is for the workshops to be supported by a team and facilitated by student volunteers using the curriculum and materials I developed. This creates continuity, allows the program to grow over time, and makes it possible for future students to continue serving the community even after I graduate. There is now potential for future workshops to be hosted in fall 2026 through this partnership structure. My hope is that this workshop continues evolving into a trusted resource that helps parents feel more informed, more confident, and more prepared to support their children in an increasingly digital world.